Hello and welcome, my name is Liam Curtis and I am reporting live just after transfer deadline day for Top Corner Gaming. What a rollercoaster month we have had in the English Premier League. In a bizarre, twisted and unexpected turn of events, all 20 EPL teams were given 100 million to spend over the January transfer period. It has been truly shocking. Someone has edited the bank details of these clubs to provide a huge sum of cash to spend, along with ensuring all the correct managers are in place. Of course, every club is strengthened. This is simply extraordinary. I'll be joined with some of the best pundits across the world, including the likes of Pro Evolution Soccer's Peter Brackley, who was on PES 2 by the way. What more could you ask for? Let's get this show on the road.
Great!
We start with A for Arsenal, of course, unless you're a Tottenham fan where the nursery book says A for arsehole. What a transfer market it has been for Arsene Wenger. Historically transfer shy, Wenger has pulled off some huge signings. 40 million on Roma central midfielder Kevin Strootman, a brilliant piece of business for the Dutch destroyer who will add some much needed steel to the Gunners midfield. That's what they say on Sky Sports, right? Arsenal need steel in their midfield, haven't had it since Vieira left, yada yada yada. Wenger has also brought Nastasic back to the EPL and young Ryan Sessegnon, he has signed for a breezy 2.3 million from Fulham. However, our sources say this deal could rise to 8.5 million with add-ons. And lastly, their second highest fee of this crazy deadline day, 37.5 million on João Mario, the 25-year-old attacking midfielder from Inter Milan. Moving forward, an AFC Bournemouth have also bolstered their side with an 87 million investment. 22 million on Johnny from Celta Vigo. Johnny like a condom. How do you like that, guys in the studio? 23 million has also been used to lure Moussa Dembele away from Celtic, and another 22 million on Ben Yedder from Sevilla. That's some serious talent in the final third, and a week before the market closed, Bournemouth were able to make a swoop for Thorgan Hazard, of course Eden's younger brother. Both Hazards in the EPL. What a time to be alive. Brighton, the Seagulls, what business have they conducted under their chief negotiator Chris Hughton? Well, it's a low-key selection of names, but there are no fewer than 11 new faces joining Farmer Stadium. 33 million on Benik Afobe and 17 million on Shane Long. Are there enough goals there to steer Brighton away from the drop at the first time of asking? Who knows? But they also signed Jose Antonio Reyes. Chris, that is definitely not the answer. Hey big spenders, it's Burnley and 50 million of flexing power. Joshua King, he joins for 20 million from Bournemouth, and DeAndre Yedlin, he has been outcasted by Newcastle, and of course Joachim Nilsson, he signed for 750k from IF Elfsborg in Sweden. Thoughts please, Peter Brackley?
Great! Go for it! Go on!
Thank you, Pete. Antonio Conte, looking to claim the title yet again with Chelsea, but after the drama of Diego Costa's departure and those slick-looking Manchester City boys, what can the Blues muster? Andrea Bellotti, that's their major signing. 26 goals in 35 games for Torino last season. Can the 24-year-old Italian do it on a cold, wet night in Stoke? That's the big question. Oh, and what of Danny Drinkwater or N'Golo Kante? Here, yet another defensive midfielder is added to their ranks. How many defensive midfielders does a defensive team need if a defensive team needs defending? Peter?
Eh? Ah? What?
Crystal Palace, and the Eagle fans will be licking their lips. Patrick Cutrone, the young AC Milan forward, he joins on loan. Joy behold, perhaps another arrogant striker to join the queue for penalties. And one of the biggest transfers of this market, Jack Wilshere, he will be looking to resurrect his career at Selhurst Park after completing a super cheap 3.7 million deal, while Ashley Young, he also rejoins former England boss Roy Hodgson. Oh, and 15 million has been splashed on a Lukaku who can't finish. I don't mean Romelu, Jordan Lukaku. Everton, now, one of the more cautious sides going into this free-for-all spending buffet. 2 free transfers. I mean, you've got 100 million lads, but yes, 2 free transfers, great business, and then 44 million on Inaki Williams from Athletic Bilbao. That is on par with their previous record transfer for Gylfi Sigurdsson. Let's hope this one can actually hit the ground running. Huddersfield Town, it's a disaster. Less than 15% of the budget was put in use, 11.75 million in total. Clearly David Wagner found it difficult to bring in the big names he would have wanted. Marcus Llorente, 5 million from Real Madrid, that's a fine deal. But Ahmed Musa, Aaron Lennon and Reece Nelson on loan from Arsenal, is it enough for EPL survival? Leicester City. Again, it's another small scale of business. Cedric has left the south coast of Southampton for the Foxes, but at what cost? A deal that has started at 22 million, but it could rise to 33 for the 26-year-old fullback, according to Top Corner sources. I know the Saints are labelled a selling club, but surely they won't mind for deals like that. And Giovanni Dos Santos, a star in the MLS, 6 million. It's not a huge deal, but we imagine his wages are handsome. Can he actually bring anything to the table in England? So stay with us, there are the two Manchester clubs to come, Liverpool and their 97 million spending spree too. Join us after the break. Oh, are we off air? Yeah, sure, 100%. Shall I say something offensive or sexist or something like that? Shall I? Probably shouldn't, I mean, it could be on air. Let's just do it anyway. Okay, so a blonde blind woman. Yeah, blonde blind woman. She walks into a bar. Get ready for this. Oh, it's offensive as hell. Liverpool, 97 million, and it's in the wing backs where they have bolstered. I repeat, the wing backs and not the centre backs or goalkeeper. Left back Fauzi Ghulam, he joins from Napoli, and right back Adam Smith, not to be confused with Brad Smith, who previously played at Liverpool. He joins for a whopping 28 million alongside cultured French striker Kevin Gamiero. Manchester City, 102 million. Geez, there's always one that has to break the rules. 41 million on Alex Sandro from Juventus. Now, they really do have all the best wingbacks in the world. Asia Iloromendi, formerly Real Madrid, great on the ball. Here's another player who will only hike up the possession for Pep's team from 90% to 92 per game. And also a German youngster from Hoffenheim. Interesting to see what the gaffer has found from his time in the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich. Could this be another Leroy Sané or a future star like that? Manchester United, can the Red Devils keep pace with the big spenders on the blue half of the city? Well, they have dipped into their budget significantly, and Suso, the attacking outlet from AC Milan, he's probably their best signing. Andre Schürrle, he rejoins his former manager from his time at Stamford Bridge. Clearly, they are keen to rekindle a rumoured broken relationship, but they have just the man to help patch up their love. Mario also signed from Villarreal. Newcastle United, of course, in desperate need of a hitman to bring them some goals. Well, they've signed Danny Ings. Can he fire them out of the relegation zone? Matt Targett from Southampton, always a rumour, now a done deal on loan, we can confirm here at Top Corner. Or Bakary Sagna, he also joins on a free, and Yam and Villa, the biggest transfer for them, 9.25 million. All in all, hardly the January transfer spending Rafa Benitez is used to. Southampton, now they have really caught everyone off guard. They have pushed the boat out, the biggest spenders of all the teams in the league, 112 million in total. Juan P from Malaga, Venezuelan and 24 years old. He looks like a tricky customer from our scouts, but can he hit the ground running and be another Southampton rising star? Arkadiusz Milik, Napoli, they've been raided yet again for more players. Here's a signing, 23 years old, and he scored 9 in 12 games in Serie A so far this season. With the departure of Shane Long, could this be a suitable signing? Well, with wages around 120k per week, you really hope so. And finally, another youngster who is rarely getting a sniff at Juventus, Maiko Piaka. Anyone know of him? Please let us know in the comments. Is this sort of wonder kid territory? We want to know. Help us out. Stoke City. Now, they needed to bolster, and bolster they did. Another former Barcelona player has joined the Potters, Alex Vidal, on the transfer list, so he signs for 5.5 million. That's a great coup. Well done, Mark Hughes. Bernay from Bayern Munich too. See you later, Glenn Johnson and Eric Peters. Those are some great fullbacks who have joined in the January transfer market. Every deal was under 12 million, but there's 8 players putting pen to paper in total. Well done, Mark Hughes. Swansea City, Robinho. Swansea City, Robinho on a free. I mean, he's been sentenced to 9 years jail, so this is probably not the best piece of business. Neither is Sim de Jong looking at it. Chris Lowe for 26 million. Islam Soleimani for 27 million. Let's just never put £100 million in the pockets of Paul Clement. Tottenham, thoughts please, Peter?
Oh!
Okay, so no money spent. A 16-year-old called Loic Lambert signed on a free. Not sure what has happened. Did we forget to edit Tottenham? No, we didn't. So perhaps the money was just shifted towards stadium payments or tying down Pochettino. Either way, business hours are closed. Poch must be very happy with his squad to neither invest or sell. Watford have been busy. 70 million on 8 players, and who else but some cult heroes. Marouane Fellaini, he joins from United for just 2.5 million. What a steal, and what a combo that would be with Tom Cleverley. And Paul Dummett too, 19 million, potentially rising to 23 million. The Welsh fullback, what a bargain buy that is for Paul Dummett. How they have pushed through the deal at such a cheap price, I do not know. Wow, wow, wow. West Brom. Does anyone care about West Brom? No. West Ham, 67 million, including plenty of loan deals, 3 in total. Let's check them out. Ben Woodburn from Liverpool, sexy. Then Jeff Cameron from Stoke City for 4.7 million. That's pretty uninspiring. But it picks up Andrej Kramaric from Croatia. He joins for 19 mil. Angel Correa from Atletico Madrid and Adam Ljajic, the biggest transfer for the Hammers, 26 million. He brings a wealth of Serie A experience and flair. What a transfer market it has been. Southampton, the biggest spenders. Tottenham with the least. 98 deals in total, 70% foreign. The biggest being Inaki Williams, 44 million from Bilbao to Everton. That does it for Top Corner Gaming. Please get commenting below. Who would you like to see your club sign? And are there any from this simulation that you would love or could see actually happening? Like and subscribe. Liam Curtis, Top Corner Gaming.